Our LLM class speaker is John Yeginsu.
Dean Kagan, Vice Dean Alford, distinguished Harvard Law School faculty and staff, cherished families and friends, and my dear classmates. Before I pay tribute today to a truly exceptional class of people, I'd like to pay tribute to a truly exceptional individual without whom I could only dream of being here. My wonderful mother, Yeginsu, in the crowd today. Many years ago now, my mother left behind her life in Istanbul because she believed that my star might shine more bright abroad. When I grew confident as a schoolboy in London, she never let me forget the value of my roots. When I grew pompous as an undergraduate, she'd remind me that true knowledge is not confined within the walls of a library, but that only by understanding others may one derive true wisdom. On my behalf, I must dedicate today to her and to my lovely little sister. But on behalf of the entire graduating class, I should like to dedicate today to all of our cherished families and friends, without whose love and constant support we simply could not have flourished here. Without you, none of our stars could have shone as bright. And so today is in many ways actually your day, and it is we who should be applauding you. And what of our time at Harvard Law School? For we soon-to-be LLMs, it's been pretty much a ferocious sprint all year. A year packed with work, a year packed with play, and so much else. It's been a momentous time to be at Harvard. At the beginning of our year here, the Boston Red Sox won the World Series. Harvard named its first female president. And a chap, Dean Kagan says he went here, a senator from Illinois, launched his presidential bid, offering America and the world an opportunity to hope again. All the while, the law school has reflected the nature of its own hopes and aspirations by embarking on an ambitious construction project and by implementing a curriculum overhaul that has sought to make our legal education here even more relevant to an ever-globalizing world. But what have we LLMs learned at Harvard Law School? What is it that we'll take away with us? Before we came to Harvard, we were a diverse bunch of individuals, 170 of us drawn from 60-odd countries, our academic interests ranging everything from the incredibly interesting world of tax statutes to the troubled terrains of comparative constitutionalism, from the human rights of individuals to the human rights, no doubt, of corporations. When we came to Harvard, we wrote our reaction papers, we wrote our short papers, we wrote our long papers, we took our place on panels, we served on law reviews. Dare I say, some of us, myself included, even tried to dance at bar review. But that is not all. Because the accomplished individuals that came to Harvard a year ago now leave a truly exceptional class of people. This year for us has seen a gradual but profound coming together, a realization that what sets us apart need never divide us. We've come together to celebrate one another's cultures, we've come together to debate, to low-max date, but also to support one another at times of difficulty. We have come to be great ambassadors to and for this venerable institution, and we will continue to be. But I think the spirit of our class is best captured by the 8 words emblazoned above and behind me on the walls of this magnificent library. Non sub homine, sed sub Deo et lege. Not under man, but under God and the law. These are not just words of wisdom. These are words of profound courage. They come not from a Roman philosopher writing at leisure, but from an English judge, Sir Edward Coke, who risked his life by uttering them to his king, James I, who believed passionately that there could be no law, that there could be no judgment higher than his own. But Coke believed with an equal passion that if the rule of law was going to be the supreme law, then subjects must be tried not by their king, but by their courts. Cook stood up for the principle of legality against the authority of his king, risked his life in doing so, and he succeeded. This is the spirit of our class. We all come from different nations, but we're all brought together by a worldview, one based on equality, liberty, tolerance, and fairness under the rule of law. But we also know that is not enough. We know that if the worldview that we hold so dear is to remain credible, then it has to be first and foremost effective. That the best answer to fear is always hope, but that hope requires belief, and belief comes only from words that have been turned into deeds, and that some of those deeds may take considerable courage of conviction. It is this spirit that marks us out as a class. Today, a class of world lawyers, tomorrow, a class of world leaders, and a class that I am and will always be proud to be a part of. Harvard's Legum Magistracy of 2008, I thank you, I honor you, most of all, I congratulate you. Thank you.